Energized show, up the Irish.
Okay, what's going on, guys? And welcome to a brand new episode of Energized. Ross, introduce the guests, man.
Today, Bosmo, we got a Team KF and Cage Warriors Colchester special. We have former middleweight champion James Webb and the Lebanese gorilla Omran Chaaban. Lads, how are we doing?
Super.
All good, bro.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Lads,
That's what we'd like to hear, lads.
It's great to be joined by these lads. For the people tuning in, James Webb will be competing at Cage Warriors 138 this Saturday, and Omran Chaaban will be competing at Cage Warriors 137 this Friday, both exclusively live on UFC Fight Pass.
Absolutely, Baz. We are buzzing for this one. Can't wait to see it. Cage Warriors always put on a great show, and we're glad to see the lads on it. Omran, I'm going to start with yourself. How does it feel to be sent that Cage Warriors contract and sign with the rest of your teammates for Cage Warriors?
Man, it's great. Because I know Cage Warriors is the direct line to where I want to go. So yeah, it says amazing. You know, at like 21 years old, to get that contract. So nice.
Lovely. And James, you're one of the stalwarts at Team KF. You're a former Cage Warriors middleweight champion. How does it feel to have nearly every pro athlete out of Team KF signed to the Cage Warriors roster?
Obviously, it's when you actually, I never really thought of it like that before, but so if I'm just going off the cusp here, obviously I think that's an amazing thing for Chris and Tom to have achieved already. And now thinking about it myself, having all those guys on the same platform, nothing but greatness can come from that, you know. If everyone's at that similar level pushing each other, I believe you'll see another wave come through. So it's fantastic for the gym. The gym's booming. And it's fantastic for all of us as well, because everyone's keeping everyone on their toes now. Everyone's at a level where they're looking like no one's in that gym. No one's fighting pro, fighting on Cage Warriors, not trying to be a champion. No one's just on Cage Warriors to fight on Cage Warriors, you know. They're not doing that. Everyone's saying, I want to be the champion of this division. So when everyone's got that attitude, every day's a fucking school day, you know. Everyone's coming at you, and that's what you need. And that's been great this time around in the camp, you know. Having everyone so hungry, you know. We're turning up to positional, maybe 10 to 12 pros, all trying to just kill each other, which is phenomenal. Well,
yeah, absolutely.
If you like that, like me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think the dream is going from strength to strength, being honest. Obviously you have yourselves, you know, the Shelly Bros, and Taka, you know what I mean? And that's only just the top of the iceberg there. And it's great to see it. And, you know, they'll all probably be future contenders at some stage. But James, just to touch on yourself, how much are you dying to get a win here and then get back in there for the middleweight belt?
Man, massively. You know, like I've come through a lot of dodgy hair there. I come through a lot of adversity, and I probably had what was probably the last 2 years, probably the worst 2 years of my life. You know, and I got through it. I got healthy. I got fit, and I'm raring to go now. You know, like. Really raring to go. I've given myself now a year where I've just been selfish and focused on myself, and it's paid off, you know. Like my missus has left me, but I'm fucking great. So
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. I was gonna crack a joke,
but she doesn't really. I'm just saying I've just been selfish, you know, and I'm just doing what I need to do to focus on fighting. And the biggest thing that is hard for me to understand is for her, like, she doesn't care about the fighting, you know, so why does she have to do that? But like, it's such a big deal to me. So it's great to have that support. And right now I've got this great circle around me. I've got great advice around me. I've got a great team around me. I'm injury free, and it's probably the best I've ever felt and been before in the gym. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it.
Baz, you know what they say? The single James Webb is the best James Webb.
That's what they say around TKF, bud. You know that yourself.
Omran, you're in an interesting situation yourself at the moment. You're physically living in the gym. What has that been like?
Yeah.
And how much more driven are you than most? Like, you are literally, as they say, eat, sleep, and drinking Team KF these days.
Yeah, like for me, it's pretty normal, just like this is what I do. So, like even like train all day, like yeah, it's like normal to me now. So that's like a normal day for me. So it's nothing special, just normal day. That's my day. So some people they just train like they don't train, get the fuck out. Sorry, I'm swearing. So I just train basically all day, and that's my life there.
That's actually the amazing thing about the two lads I have here, Ross. Like both of them, like James also lives in the gym as well, and like when you go to see people like chasing their dreams as much as actually physically live in the gym, that's something to be admired.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the boys haven't actually like lived in the gym is a testament to their dedication to sport, but then also a testament to Chris Field's belief in these guys and trusting these guys. Because at the end of the day, I suppose that's effectively his house as well. You know what I mean? His place of business, and you know what I mean. I don't know how many people I trust to come sleep in my house, but the Chris Fields, he's some man for one man. Guys.
Chris had me in the gym. He told me I was sleeping there just to look after the place because Swords Main Street was a bit dodgy. So he said, "You stay here, you stay here, and you anyone comes in, get them out." No, I'll tell you something though. That sacrifice living in the gym, that done tenfold for me. And I appreciate everything that Chris and Tom did for me like that. And now I'm just in a different point in my life now where like I have a young family now. I have a 1-year-old baby. So I'm not in fact living in the gym, but the sacrifice of leaving 3 days, 4 days. Well, I don't even see my son Monday night, so I'm over Tuesday to Thursday. By the time I see him, I'm seeing my son Friday. So I get to see my son Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday day, and I'm off again. And I've done that for the last 16 weeks. So that's the sacrifice I've taken next. I wouldn't be able to dedicate too much time because I have my own gym back home where I have a very good team back home for grappling. So I have a lot of good training here. So Friday, Saturday, Monday, I have my certain training. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we hit it hard in Ireland, So, but yeah, what you're saying with Omran, what he's done there, that is the way forward. You don't get anywhere by not giving up something, and from moving away from your home, your family, setting up somewhere where you're not really known anywhere and trying to make things work. I think only good things can happen. So I think maybe that's why we're doing well in our careers, because we deserve to do well. We've put out there. We're willing to work hard. We're willing to sacrifice, and I'm ready, and I'm sure Omran is to take all the rewards.
I mean, you're basically following the exact same footsteps as James. Like, you're both in the middleweight division, both Team KF, both fighting Cage Warriors now. Obviously, James is former champion.
Welterweight.
Welterweight, guys.
Yeah.
Welterweight. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, but like now looking at James's path, like, and like having gone and like literally lived in the gym, like what sort of what inspiration have you taken off that?
Yeah, man, like seeing like first time came to our train was like James was back then living in the gym, and like for me it was like just like I think now was like, okay, yeah, like you went there with the title and this is thing, and I was like, so it's like I say this all the time, just like it's pretty simple. End of the day, just hard work, just like basically hard work. So you can't work the same as the other guys. You have to work harder, if you want to be different. So yeah, there's always been like a good example, for this. Like when I came, like I was 18, 19. So yeah, it's great, Everybody like James, Chris, Coho, just loads of good guys to look up.
Yeah, we're big fans of Team KF, Ross.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of becoming a pro fighter, there's very few gyms in the country that can compete with KF. They implement a brilliant game plan and brilliant style for fighters to turn pro in. It's very, very impressive. It's very thought out, and you can actually you can see it that like Chris molds them into pro fighters, and it goes to show, Cage Warriors has KF has 4 Cage Warriors belts associated with the gym. If you take, Colin, Chris, I know Ian Gary's not there anymore, and then James, you know what I mean? Like that's 4 belts, and like it looks like with the current crop of talent, they have many more to come. James, is there anyone in the gym that particularly stands out to you, bar Omran, of course?
You go, James.
I mean, there's a load of amateurs that stand out right now. And I don't want to talk about that because they're amateurs and you don't want them to hear that and then think too much for themselves. But there's a lot of amateurs right now that are scary. And then, as far as I'm concerned, like every pro, like I was saying earlier, every pro there is trying to like win a world title. That's what it feels like. That's everyone's aim. So everyone's on that same page. So everyone's standing out, like Omran, the Shelleys, Taka, Camille, all the guys. Everyone's showing up. They're putting the work in. Conrad shows up still, There's a real solid team. Leon Hill, really good at the moment, looking great, There's a great atmosphere. There's a great vibe. There's a great camaraderie within the team. Everyone's looking sharp, and everyone looks sharp, and everyone's doing well because I think everyone's got each other's best interests. Everyone's like we're all working hard for each other. If we all put this work in together, like we all get the results, and that's what you're seeing. Like every time I'm in Ireland, like I said, 16 weeks I've done in Ireland now, and I've been. Every session I've joined with the team, like the positional session, the Wednesday night shoot box day, same faces, same people, and that's what you expect. Like that's the consistency. And for a pro team, you need to be consistent, and that's what Chris has drummed into him. The consistency is paid off. The consistency is what is giving us results, and the consistency is what's going to push us to the next level as a team.
No, absolutely. It's incredible to see the effort the guys are putting in. I do just want to touch on your actual fights coming up. Cage Warriors Colchester, only on UFC Fight Pass. Cage Warriors 137 and 138. Omran, what do you know about your opponent, Jack Dedhams, and how do you think you shape up against him? He's undefeated at pro and at amateur.
So, let's be honest, I haven't like I saw a couple of his fights. Seems like a jiu-jitsu guy in his purple belt. So basically, what he's gonna try to do is take down, and yeah. So I'm pretty comfortable where it goes. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not gonna bring anything different. Like my last opponents, my training partners. I think just like we are on different levels. I don't mind wherever it goes, and I'm just different level than this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm on different level than any of these guys in welterweight because it's just different here, man. It is. So, yeah.
Omran's going straight for all the top dogs in the welterweight division. And James, again, no easy out for you. Hopefully I say his name right. Leon Aliu. He's 9-1. He's coming into this fight with a bit of a rep. He's got quite a few finishes on his record as well. What do you make of him as an opponent?
A solid opponent. Mentally, I'm probably in the best place I've ever been, so I'm not really gonna play into anything that he wants to do. I'm purely focused on me and what I'm gonna do, what I've been looking to do throughout the camp. I've been doing. I've been feeling great in my training, and I've said this a few times. Like for me, I feel like everything's sort of caught up. My head, my body is finally aligned itself. My fight IQ's improved. I've maybe matured. Now I'm a father. I don't know. I've matured as a guy, as a man, shall we say? I just feel, I just feel very good, and I feel very dangerous right now. And I feel like, obviously I don't ever underestimate anyone, but I just feel like I've got a definite few more ways to finish him than he can catch me. For me, I feel like I'm just going to be watching out for the big shots. I'm not concerned if he wants to take me down. I'm not worried about his submission threats. I'm just going to do me, and he'll do him, and let's go.
There we have it, Bosmo.
There we
I
are.
absolutely love it from both guys. Team KF, one of the best gyms in the country. Obviously, big shout out to Chris Fields, Tom King, and let's not forget Ash the Bash there. She's doing incredible things, especially the women's classes that she runs. She's an absolute legend of the game. Nothing but love for Ash the Bash also. Guys, any parting words before you wrap things up?
For me, I just want to thank everyone that's been involved in this camp. And let's go fucking do it. That's it. Let's do it.
Omran, anything better than let's go fucking do it?
Man, that's pretty simple. Let's fucking do it. Friday and Saturday, so see you there. That's it.
That's
Love
it.
it, guys.
Friday and Saturday live on live on UFC Fight Pass. Ross, take us away, bud.
Guys, if you haven't watched this episode, make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to never miss an
Energized show, up the Irish. Been sussing you guys a couple of times. I've seen a couple of clips. I think you done some interviews with Dylan Moran and that I saw. So keep going, keep up the good work, guys.